my little peaches, the time is 7:01 on this Tuesday morning. It apparently rained last night because everything at my house was wet. The top of my garbage can, the ground, everything. When I was on my way home from the Taste of Chilton, there was no rain. Did you get any rain, Andrew?
I did not get any rain.
Well, good morning.
No. Good morning.
Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. We did the Taste of Chilton last night that benefits the Senior Connection. That is put on by the Rotary Club. And we're going to have Mr. Aaron Ellison's going to come in and we're going to talk about it because he and I sat there and ate the whole time. We're going to talk about some of the food that we had that was so yummy. Before I say anything else, I have to say happy anniversary to the love of my life, my hubby, Jeffrey, my hunky hubby.
Well, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. We've been married 1 year today. And what we did was went to the court. Well, we got the little paper. We signed it and all. And apparently the day you sign that and get it notarized, that is your marriage date on the marriage certificate. You go and you file it and it becomes official, but the date that you actually sign the marriage certificate is the date you're considered married by law. So it is October the 7th for us.
Cool.
I know.
Good job.
I said, I put on Facebook that I'm so glad we decided to choose each other to annoy for the rest of our lives. Because you know I annoy him. Y'all know I do.
I have no doubt. I'm just sitting over here thinking he's done a
poor guy.
He's hung in there,
Poor thing.
Yeah.
He does deal with me. Bless him.
Yep. He's probably like, well, I'm here now.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to Laura. Mike, good morning to you. He says no rain on County Road 7. I don't know. I guess it just rained in Calera then. We needed it, though.
Yeah.
It was dry.
Oh, yeah. We had rain
dry.
the other day, but all that rain looked like it was north of us last night.
Yeah, it was cloudy yesterday. I think I saw like 2 or 3 little drops on my windshield when I went to see a customer, and then I never saw another drop after that. So I kept thinking, I didn't wash my car because I thought we were going to get rain. And I thought, sure, watch me wash it today. What do we think will happen?
It'll rain.
Oh,
yeah.
it'll pour
Go
down
for
rain. Absolutely. Absolutely it will. Oh, thank you, Nalora. I appreciate that. Yep. So, hubby, if you're listening and watching, happy anniversary. I love you. He's going to be like, gross. You'll be doing all that lovey. Hand me that jar. You're not going to touch the jar?
What's the problem with the jar?
Pick it up.
Why y'all scared of the
Don't
jar?
burn me if you're watching. And if you're watching, you will see as I sit down that I have a jar before me. And I don't know if you can see. Let me come up to you a little bit on the camera here. Oh, it's clear. You see that? That is a spider.
How's that jar so clear on that video?
A big old spider that I found on the floor this morning when I walked in. So I put it in the jar so I could show Baden that we need to call the exterminator because it's either that or I'm burning this place down.
He is the exterminator, to be honest with you, the spider, not Baden.
You just wait Friday afternoon, I'll mix up a concoction. You get them all back in his place.
The spider is the exterminator. He's taking care of all those little pests until you jailed him there.
Well, we're going to let him go outside because I don't want him in here. Or he or she having little babies everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm not about that life. So, Baden, you can take that jar and go let him go outside. Not me. I put him in there. Because if that thing hops on me, that's going to be the end.
He's probably not really, I don't know, he don't look like much of a jumper, He just wants out of that jar right now. He says, let me out of jail.
That was it's a big spot. I walked in and I was like, the first thing I saw right when I walked in the door, and I was like, I backed up and I was looking around for something, and I remembered that I had that jar on top of my desk.
Andy, hadn't you been looking for a new pet?
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah. I've got one that likes to build a web right in front of my door every night.
He said that looks like moonshine. That very well may have been a moonshine jar. I don't know. It was given to me, and it was used, I guess, like decorative in the kitchen that we had before we moved here. And that's probably what was in it, Barry. If you just want to know the truth, it could be. Oh gosh, yeah. Ricky says Boy Scout Baden needs to tighten up. I've never seen an Eagle Scout scared of a spider.
He didn't get his bug merit badge, I don't think.
It's not the spider I'm scared of. It's the jar I'm scared of.
It's the jar you're scared
What's
of?
the lid on that?
Oh my gosh. It is an old lid for sure, but come on.
Disease you're gonna get from that lid.
Oh my gosh.
You're not wrong though.
Germaphobe. That's an old jar.
I can't find my sheet. I need my sheet. It tells all my people. Okay, I had it here at some point. Okay. All right, did I give you my sheet?
You did not. You gave me a sheet.
Oh,
Here,
I
you
need
take
that.
this
That's
sheet
what I
right
need.
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I gave him my sheet. All right, I want to say good morning and thank you to our morning show sponsors. Thank you to Chilton Mobile Home Supply. I would say Jim and Julia, but it's not really Jim and Julia anymore. It's Jim and Julia's daughter and son-in-law. And they are in the process of the transition. I don't think it's completely been made yet, but they are going to turn the business over and enjoy retirement. And I think Julia has 1 foot in the camper and 1 foot out. She's just like here to help for a little bit, but the second that she can take off, she and Jim are going south, I think, to the beach for a little while. Also, thank you to Country Financial Insurance, Julie Holderfield, Central Alabama Wellness, our friend Zena Cardwell. We absolutely love her. She has a show that she does on Saturdays called Empower Hour with Zena. She has not been feeling well. I don't know if we're going to have it this Saturday or not. That is to be determined. So we will let you all know about that. I hope she starts feeling better. Also, thank you to my bestie, Mike Baker. He actually delivered some stuff, I guess, last night.
Yeah, last night.
And it was on our front porch when I got here. But, the one thing I always do is I like to pop the top of my Coca-Cola first thing in the morning. So here we go, Mike. A 1 and a 2 and a... Oh, yeah. Whew. Oh, that's a good cold one, too. That one was right up against the little freezer thing. Also, thank you to our Chilton Chamber of Commerce. We appreciate them so much. Larry Puckett Chevrolet. They have the largest pre-owned inventory in the area, so please, before you go and buy a vehicle anywhere else, go see Kurt and our friends at Larry Puckett Chevrolet. Maybe they can save you some money. Putter Up, Ken and Layla, they are Putter Up in Pelham is indoor mini golf. They do mini golf tournaments on Tuesdays. If you're interested in doing that, you can hop online on their website. I think it's putterupbirmingham.com. And you can sign up for that. Reserve your spot because they stay packed in there. Also, Save More. Jake and his team at Save More are absolutely phenomenal. They have officially renamed their store in Calera, Save More of Calera. It was a food outlet, Cost Plus 10. It's been that for a while, even though it's technically the sister store to Save More here in Clanton. They finally changed the name. They got the pretty signs out there. We broadcasted live from there Friday. And I think through today, they still have some of their great deals on bacon and ice cream and all kinds of stuff. Their meats and their produce are the freshest anywhere. They do use local farm produce and the freshest meats. They have the butcher there will cut the meat to your liking. And if you're not going to be able to get there until after the butcher goes home, if you will just call them and tell them what you want, they'll pre-cut it for you and have it ready for you when you get there. Also, thank you to Bruce at Old Orchard Amish Furniture. We appreciate him so much. He has the best outdoor furniture you will find anywhere. He has the obviously the wood kind, or they have the composite kind, which is really made for the outdoor. It will make sure that it does not break down and get old and yucky. The swivel rocker glider is my favorite.
That's a lot.
It is. It does all of that, and it's so comfy. You will sit in it, and you will not want to ever get out. Also, and I had this down. Thank you, Josh. I had this down to talk about today. Peach Country Theater is having their soft opening this Friday, October 10th. From 5 until 8, they're going to open up their concession stand. You can get free hot dogs, popcorn, candy, and drinks from, I don't know if it's free. It may not be free. Before I say free, let me double check.
You're really fast to throw that out there.
Lee, I know. I might want to
You're
not
giving
do
away
that.
his food.
I'm trying to find the actual. Here we go. It doesn't say whether it's free or not. It
So
may
it's
not be.
probably not.
It just says we'll be serving it. So
Are they going to have a movie?
it doesn't say anything about a movie. It just says the hot dogs, popcorn, candy, and drinks from 5 until 8.
Y'all kind of got a hook up there. We need to get some details on this.
Yeah,
you
well,
know?
Kevin was supposed to get with me, and he has not.
Oh.
So I'm going to have to go see him today. I'm sure they're up there doing some final touches, so I'll go up there today when we get off air.
I bet you send him a message. Everybody's coming out for free hot dogs. He'll respond real quick, you know.
Yeah, I want to make sure I got the right info. If Josh knows, I mean, he may know, so because he put it on here. Josh, find out if it's free or not, and if they're going to show a movie or not too. Probably not, since it's 5 to 8. I would think probably not. Probably just the concessions. We also have some tickets to the fair here in or there in Montgomery. I understand that because of what happened over the weekend, a lot of folks are hesitant to go down there. But I will say that this had nothing to do with the fair. It just had to do with some rowdy people, and it was a one-off incident, and it is perfectly safe to go to the fair. And we will have some tickets to give away. We'll put those on our Facebook page, give you a chance to win those as well. I don't do fairs simply because I had an incident when I was 16 on a roller coaster.
Oh, yeah, we've heard about it.
Yeah, I make sure I tell it every time I can, can.
Yeah.
And so I just don't, I'm not a fan of them, but I do like the atmosphere. If it's like it used to be, especially when you go and you had the little... They really did, when I was little, have the ones where you could go in and they had like the tall people and the bearded lady and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They used to do that. I
think that's the circus. Is that the fair?
No, they do it at the fair
Okay.
too. They have like a little thing you can go in. You pay ever so much money, you can go do that. But they always had the petting thing at the fair where you could see all the animals.
Yeah.
And they always had somebody trying to guess your weight and your age.
Well,
I feel for that entirely too many times.
We'll be taking some sheep to the fair.
Will
Yeah,
you?
and if you come through there, I'll guess your weight and age. So, I mean, I'm just saying that, yeah.
You could earn a little extra cash, are you?
Earn a little extra cash or get some people offended and not
Yeah.
liking me.
All of the above.
Yeah. But, yeah, we've got to go do Lambs Friday evening, then run off to a
sheeping.
football game, and then we got to get up early Saturday morning and be right back there again. So,
Oh, that is hilarious.
yeah, it'll be
Let me see.
sheeping.
Josh, okay. Okay. So, no, the theater part, as far as the movie showing, will not be happening. This is phase 1. They're
Okay.
easing everybody into it. So,
Easing into it.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yep.
Are we going to check out the theater part? Maybe.
I'm sure.
Because
I'm
that'd be
sure.
kind of cool. I'm just interested to see what they've got going on in there.
Yeah. Well, if you want to go with me when I leave,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can go do that.
We need to go by there
We'll
and
go
check
check
it
it
out
out.
so we can give a informed update.
Yeah. All right, at 7:15, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, let's see. We got so many things to talk about. Feinbaum. Ooh, some news about Feinbaum. Folks are a little upset with him. So we'll talk about why when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Beach Radio. Teresa and Angie broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation. Open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
We are back. The time is 7:18. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy here with you, broadcasting live from the Clayton Tractor Studio. Mike says that there is actually a circus inside the Alabama National Fair, sponsored by Coca-Cola United.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. Has it got animals? Animalist circle, or has it got animals?
I don't
or
know.
what?
Mike, tell us what all they got.
I mean, we used to
Maybe
enjoy
we
the
need Mike
circus.
here.
We used to enjoy the circus as kids, and then
Yeah, I always loved the dun 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 dun. Dun. That was the that was how you knew it was a circus under the big top. I loved getting the popcorn in the box, with the circus, the red and white thing on there. And I took my kids to the circus one time, and it set us back about $250 when they were younger, because they had to have the little light thing that did the spinning.
Yeah.
Circus tickets for 4 people.
Oh, I had to buy one of those too. I don't know how I managed to pull that off from my grandmother.
Then we also had to buy, all the concession stuff that they wanted, the popcorn and all that good stuff. Okay. All that good stuff. So, but it was great. We got to go down into the area before the circus started, and the kids got to meet the clowns and kind of do all this big thing, and they had a big time. They loved it. But yeah, I wouldn't go again. I don't think it's what it used to. Did you see not too long ago, like last week or the week before, somewhere there was a tightrope or trapeze artist that fell to her death?
No, I didn't.
At one of the circuses. Yeah.
No, I didn't.
That is awful. I thought they had those hickey doos in case they do fall.
Yeah, unless you want to be a daredevil and then like take the net down.
They had to. Oh, that's true. Did you see also where they found that parachuter in a tree?
Oh yeah, and his the other guy was on the ground. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Without a parachute.
Yeah.
I wonder if Bill said. I wonder if he did it on purpose, like if that was a suicide mission.
I don't know.
That's just strange.
I'm sure they'll do an investigation and find out exactly what happened.
Because the guy that landed in the tree, he ended up all cut up and stuff.
Yeah.
And he was the one with the parachute. They should have both.
Yeah, they
either
were
should have
I
both
thought it
on
was a
one,
tandem.
like tandem,
Yeah.
or either they should have each had one. I don't know. Everybody else that did the jump from the plane was fine. Their landings were fine. But yeah, I will. That's one thing you will never see me doing.
No.
Probably will never zip line. And I will definitely never skydive or parasail. I'm not doing either one of those.
I parasail.
Did you?
That's nothing to it. Yeah.
Don't you got to hold on?
No, they tie you on with a rope.
Mm-hmm.
They tie you on there. You're tethered to the boat, you know. You don't have to hold on like somebody holding on for dear life. Like I'm running out of grip and they let go and just fly off to Mexico somewhere, you know.
Well, did you enjoy it? Would you do it again?
I probably would.
Would
I didn't
you?
enjoy spending the money, but yeah, it was fun. It was neat. You get way up there and see, you know.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I really was hesitant to even go like on a ship to do the cruise,
Yeah.
just because you see all the stuff that could go wrong. But it really was an amazing thing to do.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved it. Other than the vertigo that I got a couple times, just I don't know why that it got me like that. I didn't get sick at my stomach like seasick. I had issues with vertigo.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure why. I still don't understand why. I was on a ship. I was on water, but we were stabilized for the you know what
were
I'm
you
saying?
in the cabin or were you outside?
It bothered me when I got outside on the
'cause
deck.
You don't have a lot of visual reference.
Yeah.
So your eyes and your ears are all
I was
confused.
just like, get out there, and I'd be like, oh goodness, and I'd sit down, you know, and it just, and then when we were in where they were doing a show, and the vertigo with the lights and stuff had me.
Yeah.
I said, whoo, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stay in here for this, but I did, and it was good. I was glad I did. Oh, yeah, okay, they've got full-blown animals, trapeze artists and all.
Cool.
Mike says, oh, okay. Get on out there to the state fair.
We'll have to check that out, get some information.
So has it moved to Montgomery now? Because you know it used to be somewhere else.
It's in Montgomery. It's always been the Alabama State Fair in Montgomery.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought they had one.
We used to have the spring fling in Birmingham, and then I don't know, we had a fair, and they have a fair in Birmingham also.
Was it a Alabama State Fair too? It can't be. That would just be one, wouldn't it? Or did it just
I
move
think
around?
this is the state fair, you know.
I gotta find out what's going on here with that, because that is,
Because we went to the North Alabama State Fair and done a lamb show a couple weeks ago.
Well, this has got one that says it's John Rogers Drive in Birmingham, so I
Yeah.
guess they move around.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's the
Yeah,
organization.
it's the big,
yeah. Okay. All right. Because this one was apparently in September when we had that. So this one is for Montgomery. Yeah, that makes sense. They go to the big cities and do it. The biggest fair I ever went to in my life was in Houston.
Yeah.
They had their fair, and oh my God, it was blocks and blocks and blocks long. And they combined it with the gun and knife show and a rodeo. There was so much going on there, but it was amazing.
Yeah.
I loved that.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
almost too much going on, though, because it was like you almost needed 2 days to do it, which is probably where they get you.
Yeah.
But I loved it. I love going to that big rodeo in that big arena like that. That was awesome.
Texas can put on a fair, especially in those bigger cities, you know.
Go big or go home.
I've been the one in Dallas. It was really cool.
Mike says it's a different group in Montgomery. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm just glad. Yeah, we got tickets, so we're going to give those away. Probably what's today? We'll give them away. When is the end? I don't know.
I know they're having events Saturday, so probably Saturday and Sunday they'll have events.
Okay. Well, we may do a post today then to give those away.
And you know, people at the livestock shows, I always went and people like creep around, look outside and everything. You can walk through there. The people don't care. I mean, yeah, you can come through and look at the animals. I mean, well, people stand outside and I see them going, well, should I come in there or not? You know, no, just walk through there. Somebody will tell you if you're where you're not supposed to be. It's not a big deal, but just go through
Worst
there
that
and
can
see the
happen,
animals.
they say, "Oh, you can't be in here."
Yeah, well, and the kids enjoy it. The people come in and interact with them about the animals, and and you'll see pigs and sheep and goats and cows, all different animals in there. Yeah, yeah. You see these little small kids getting these big old cows and dragging them around, showing them.
I like the furry cows. They're
Yeah,
so cute.
yeah. Fluffy cows.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the cows. I just know they show them.
Oh, he said. Ricky says the Texas Fair also has the That's a mouthful. Red River Rivalry Championship between Texas and Oklahoma college football. Okay. So Monday is the last day. That is Columbus Day.
Okay.
Also, so that's the last day of the fair. So, all right. So we'll give some tickets away then. We will
Hey, and if you don't feel like going at night, it's open during the day.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, yeah, you don't have to go at night. I mean, it's with the lights and everything. It's
Cool, but it's cool during the day
it's
too.
more cool to do that, but yeah. All right. Let's see here. We have you seen the uproar about having Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Okay, what is the deal with that? I'm not understanding the big deal. What did I miss?
Well, I mean,
I don't know him. I've never heard of him.
I don't know a lot about him. Is obviously he don't call himself Good Bunny,
Right.
So Bad
Yeah.
Bunny. And apparently some people question because he don't speak English.
Oh, okay.
And he pretty much said, well, if y'all want to listen to my music, just learn Spanish. Okay. Maybe,
Well,
but
he's not wrong. It's his music.
it is his music and it's
It's his
right. But
culture.
they always pick somebody really controversial to put on the Super Bowl, and I don't know why. You know? I mean, I guess
But here's
because it gets us talking about it.
Here's the thing, though. I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a rap person.
Yeah.
That's just not my
Right.
genre. I'm not even Vanilla Ice has maybe one song, not Vanilla Ice. Eminem has maybe one, I like
Yeah.
Ice Ice Baby. That's
Yeah.
you can't help but like it's a stupid song, but
Yeah.
But Eminem maybe has one song that I like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fan. I don't even like the Sam Hunt country,
Yeah.
the Nico Moon and that type of weird country
Yeah.
rapping and
Yeah.
all that. I'm not a fan of that. I just don't like it. But I will say that last year I was like, Kendrick Lamar and all these other folks that they have. Well, I'm not interested in that. Ended up loving Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Ended up loving his whole
Yeah.
performance. So maybe before we jump on this guy because his name is Bad Bunny, it's a name.
Yeah.
And I mean, Julio Iglesias, he sang in Spanish. Everybody loved him.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
I
artists
just-
that, they
Yeah.
shouldn't have to change the way they sing to appease us.
Right.
If that's the type of music they sing, and then the Super
Yeah.
Bowl brings them in.
Yeah. But I don't think the Super Bowl should invite them. They always invite somebody. Why can't they just invite somebody that kind of middle of the road that everybody can go along with? We don't have to be extreme with everything. I mean,
Well, I will say, somebody made a point that they haven't had a country artist up there in
Yeah.
probably 15, 20
Yeah.
years. Like, we haven't had anybody.
right.
The best one they had, two. To me, Prince cannot beat that one. That was a showstopper
yeah.
of,
And I don't think anybody had a problem with that.
yeah. And then my my personal second favorite was when they had Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
Because he reminds me a little bit of Prince because he can
Yeah.
do all these things. But, yeah. All right, it's 7:30. We're going to take a
yeah.
break. I said we were going to talk about Paul Feinbaum in that last segment. We did not do that because I got sidetracked. We will talk about Feinbaum when we come back. So y'all stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole. Plus, automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers. So everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts.
We are back. The time is 7:33. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy here with you, broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. Okay, so there's a big, it's a big uproar about Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
And but I guess my thought is, I don't know. I've never heard of him, so I didn't know who this person was. That's why I'm getting information today.
Right.
So I'm basing my opinion off of what everybody is saying.
Yeah.
And I guess really I have the only opinion I have is if Spanish music is his forte and Spanish rap is what he is doing, and that's what they hired him to do, then he's doing what he's supposed to. I don't see bad in that. I think
look, I
you
think
have a lot of artists that sing in other languages when they're singing.
I don't think the bad is the part about Bad Bunny, no pun intended, but I think the bad is the fact that they choose him over all the other artists out there that they could choose from.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I'm picking Luke Bryan to go over and sing at at like one of the World Soccer events in a Hispanic country. And Luke Bryan's like, well, I'm going to sing in English. Sorry, even though a lot of the Hispanic countries do listen to a lot of our music, but I think they'd kind of be in an uproar about that. They wouldn't be really happy. And I think people's problem is who the Super Bowl committee selects to go do this.
Could be, yeah. I'm sitting here reading about him. His name is Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio. He is dubbed the King of Latin Trap.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means. So he's known as Bad Bunny. He also, I saw this and I was like, what? He also he performs in professional wrestling. He's been on WWE. He made his in-ring debut at WrestleMania. He's a WWE champion. He's been in the Royal Rumble. He's been in he was in Happy Gilmore, Caught Stealing, Cassandra, Bullet Train. So he's done a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
He's very well rounded as far as his talents.
Yeah.
I've never heard a thing he does, so I don't know. I don't know. There's been several artists. I'm just like, why did you pick them? They're too old, or whatever. But I'm just whatever. I don't care anymore. Guess what? I don't care. I'm to the point now. I just don't care. do
Well,
what you're gonna do. I mean, just be. I don't care. Just I'm
think,
worn out. I'm exhausted.
I think by putting Bad Bunny on there, you're limiting who's going to listen to that. I mean, if you had, I don't know why they do it. Like I said, it's I saw the drama created beforehand, but
You would think people are gonna tune in because there's what?
drama. I'm not
Drama.
watching. I'm not tuning in. I'm not wasting my time on the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I'm not watching their commercials. Nothing else. I don't even watch pro football because of their garbage.
I love the commercials though. I will watch the Super Bowl.
Most
just
a lot of I
because.
bet half the people watch it because of the commercials,
Yeah.
and the other half watch because of the game. But you know,
And here's what happens: is the Super Bowl is on. I catch a little bit of the
Yeah.
game. I catch all of the commercials, and I eat.
yeah. But
There you
this
go.
is this is one of those things where I exercise my right not to waste my
And you know what? You
on the
you have
TV.
that right
I
to do
changed
that.
the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've done it on a lot of things. I'll just flip that channel right on over. You know.
Yeah.
I just if I look, I'm not big on cancel culture per se. I just will say it's not my cup of tea for
Yeah.
whatever, and I will just not participate.
Well,
I
it's-
don't necessarily think that's
Yeah.
cancel culture. Now, like when the Dixie Chicks did what they did over in another country and slammed our president and our country,
And Toby
I
Keith.
made the I made the decision. I
Yeah.
don't want to listen to your
Oh
music
yeah, I didn't listen to
anymore.
music anymore.
I'm not
Yeah.
necessarily canceling you. I'm just saying I'm not going to listen to you.
Right.
I'm not encouraging
Yeah.
anybody else to do. Everybody else can do what they want to do. I quit and I don't listen to them. I stopped right then and I don't
Yeah.
listen to them. I didn't buy in on this new name of Just the Chicks.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Antebellum used to be one of my favorite groups. They
Yeah.
went to that whole I've got to get woke thing, and now we're just Lady A, and they're ashamed of
Mm-hmm.
wow they picked their name. Okay, you go be ashamed over there. I'm just not going to listen to your music
Right.
anymore.
Yeah.
Just because I'm not encouraging that.
But I guess a lot of the things too is they push it so hard. It's like Bad Bunny and it's, putting on a dress and things like that. And, I mean, I don't want my kids exposed to that. And I don't want my kids exposed to Bad Bunny and some of his stuff and his
But remember
drama.
when Michael Jackson used to get on stage and grab himself?
Yeah, we didn't all, that wasn't particularly popular back then either. I mean,
Remember when Prince basically wore high heels to
yeah. And we didn't,
perform in?
and we didn't.
We didn't cancel him. We
Well,
didn't
I
say
didn't
anything about
watch it.
him.
I didn't,
I was all about me some Prince now.
I didn't go for that either,
Oh, Andy, stick in the mud.
Yeah, that's me, but I'm just one of those people. I'm like, I don't
Stick in the
agree with what
mud.
they do. And, I think it's gone way too far now.
Well, Mike says he'll watch the game and then he'll just change the channel for the halftime show, which I think a lot of people do anyway, really.
Yeah.
If it's not your genre, I mean, you may just turn it down and just not, or you watch it so you can tear it apart, one of the two.
Yeah.
Right now, I talked about yesterday with Bill about how I can't talk today. Paul Feinbaum had maybe mentioned that he might like to run for Tommy Tuberville's
Yeah.
Senate seat that is vacating because he is running for governor. And apparently, Disney has pulled his show or other people have pulled his show from their programming through Disney. And the question is Paul Feinbaum's political aspirations hurting his day job?
Nah, he don't care.
I mean, no,
It's Paul Feinbaum, you know.
I mean, I just don't think he really cares. I mean, why would you pull him from programming because of that? That doesn't make sense. Is it just because he's proclaiming that he is Republican?
Once again, it's like Bad Bunny. I don't like him. I can change the channel.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's because he's proclaiming. I mean, ESPN's obviously very, very left.
On threes, Pete Nakos just confirmed that they had a inside scoop by a reporter. Was his last name's Travis? Although ESPN Vice President of Communications Bill Hoffmeyer has said this is not the case. This is totally false. all the networks are reporting that it is true. WBRC, all of them
Yeah.
had it on their news. I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
It'd be interesting to see what Feinbaum's statements are on it, but I don't think he cares. I mean, that was, that cancel culture you were talking about is.
He says Paul Feinbaum did appear on SEC Network this past weekend on SEC Nation, and his Paul Feinbaum show ran as usual last week after the interview made headlines, but he has not appeared on SportsCenter, First Take, or Get Up since last Wednesday. So that's why I guess they're assuming that he got pulled. If that's the case, I think that's dumb, but...
Yeah, well, good luck. Good luck replacing him with somebody.
Yeah, there won't be anybody. I mean...
Kind
and
of one of
Paul,
a kind.
here's the thing about Paul. He gets on there and he ticks people off left and right because he will just say what he feels, what he thinks.
Mm-hmm.
But when I met him at Greystone when I was working there one time, he was playing golf.
Yeah.
Nicest man you'll ever meet. He was so polite. They stood there and talked. There was hardly anybody playing that day. There wasn't a lot of people playing, but he was out there with a group. And they were so nice. That you're not supposed to ask for autographs and stuff like that. And but I asked for one. I got it on a napkin. But yeah, he was very, very nice. And he basically said, without saying it, it's kind of a thing. It's just an act that Like I try to tell my hubby, sometimes when I say certain things or do certain things on there, it's for entertainment. It's not necessarily because I really feel that way or, Now, I will tell you, there are some times, but other times I'm just being goofy. And I think that he does it because it gets a lot of attention. It makes people watch him. He probably does believe a lot of what he says, but he just puts it in a way that just sits people's teeth on edge, and it's worked for all these years. I mean, for years it worked.
I actually met some people that had worked with Feinbaum doing a job in Selma. Knew him very well. This guy was very well connected. He was an attorney from Selma. And then after that, I got to researching, and there were some stories about him. He's always been like, he'll put it out there. Even back then, he was a nobody. And he done some things that kind of put him on the map. It's like I said, it's real interesting. There's a book written about it and everything.
Yeah.
So I think he believes a lot of what he says.
Yeah. Now, do I think he would make a great senator? I don't know, because you and I had this conversation before. Sometimes it's better to not have a politician in there.
Yeah, some of us, from certain generations really love having somebody in there that's just kind of real.
Yeah, and that's what, when Jared Hudson came on, and he's running for that same seat.
Yeah.
I think, his background is military.
Yeah, he's real.
He's an author. He is a motivational speaker. He also has a nonprofit that he runs. He's not a politician either. And I think some of these long-term guys are going to see that they're going to have a run for their money, and these guys that are not making it a lifetime career out of being a politician, they just really genuinely want to see a change for the better. They don't like what they see, so they want to go in there and make a difference. Well, and I get that. That's a passion.
We like people that are genuine and honest and straightforward. And I don't know about you, but I know me personally, you start trying to sugarcoat things, and I get really irritated real fast. I'm like, I don't need no sugarcoating. Just give me the medicine. Let's go.
I like that too. And that's one thing, we had Jared on, so obviously I keep referring to him.
Yeah.
But he's like, I'm a man of faith first and foremost.
Yeah.
I'm a family man, and then everything else after that.
Yeah.
And I think those are very important attributes and qualities to have, especially now. We need that more than ever in our country, for sure.
Do.
It's 7:45. We're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, did you see last week about the Coast Guard had a big time haul that they raked in? drugs they confiscated. So we'll talk about that when we come back. Along with 2 players met face to face a week after a hit on the football field left one player with a broken back. So we'll talk about that when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clayton Tractor Studio.
Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
We are back. The time is 7:48. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studio. It's 71 degrees outside. It was a little cloudy. I don't know. Is that outside or inside?
That's inside still. It's still inside. Yeah, hadn't changed.
Well, then why do we? That's not helpful.
Not
Why
helpful.
do I don't need to know what temperature
Well,
is in
you
here.
weren't far off. According to this, it is 72 degrees
72
outside. So
degrees outside.
I'm sure it's 71 somewhere around here close.
Did you see last week where the Coast Guard confiscated 12,750 pounds of cocaine in Port Everglades, Florida, as part of Operation Pacific Viper? That's $94.5 million in drugs.
It's a
They
lot.
confiscated. Yes,
Where
it
was
is.
this at?
In Port Everglades, Florida.
Oh, okay.
In the high seas. Oh yeah. The Coast Guard's been on fire. They've been I don't know if it was the Coast Guard that shot at a boat and sank them and did all that stuff
It
too?
was. I don't think so. Let's see. I'm trying to see which one it was because I was looking at that because we just blew up another one a few days ago.
Yeah, they're just out there bombing the mess out of these.
And the video is
boats.
really cool unless you're one of the people on the boat. You know. I mean, well, it was. I mean, you just see. You know.
Oh my Lord, I am going to Hades. Oh.
I mean, it was.
Oh,
it
my
was. It was
gosh.
like, whoa! And then all of a sudden, you see the boat go up. You know, they don't say which. It just says U.S. military forces. You know, is all it says. I think it was probably the Navy though that blew up another ship
Wow.
over there. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I bet they're not lining up right now to haul drugs here or to smuggle drugs.
They're
You
kind
know.
of figuring another way around.
Yeah, everybody's loading on the boat, and there's that guy.
bypass.
Yeah, everybody's get on the boat. No. You go this trip, I'll go the next one.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it's just been the war on drugs and our border
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Well, a lot of this is about stopping the flow of drugs, you know.
Yeah.
And there's other stuff too, but stop the flow of illegal drugs into our country. I mean, of course, you know, they're going to shift and start making them. They'll start trying to make drugs here, but they say that drug-related deaths are down, which is the goal.
Yes. I mean, that is the idea. You want to. I mean, I hate that there's loss of life, but I feel like these folks are shooting first, and then our response is boom.
I don't feel bad for them at
Yeah.
all. You know, you get on the drug boat headed over here, you're taking a chance. And
Exactly.
It's pretty stiff consequences there.
Did you see where, speaking of drugs and stuff, did you see where the alleged Chicago gang leader offered a bounty to kill Border Patrol commander?
Yeah, we ought to do something with him too.
I mean, it's, it says here that an ICE agent was badly hurt during a deadly traffic stop. They arrested a Latin Kings leader, accused of offering cash bounties to capture and kill a senior immigration officer working with Operation Midway Blitz. They captured 37-year-old Juan Espinizo Martinez with a single count of murder for hire. Here's the thing, though, and we've gotten mixed, conflicting reports. There was where they boxed in some of the ICE agents and stuff and rammed them with cars, and then two people tried to start shooting at them and stuff like that. And the officers in Chicago were told to stand down and not go help them.
Yeah.
And which I saw another article that says that never happened. But then there's another one that
happened.
says, we got you on.
Yeah,
on,
they got the
on
audio. Yeah.
telling them not to go. Well, we don't get involved in that. We don't want to interfere. We don't interfere with what y'all are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they've got them on audio. They've got transcripts.
Here's the thing: if a president and the federal government sends law enforcement to do a job, and they require the assistance of whatever law enforcement is there, then they should have it. And the mayor shouldn't be able to say, nope, I'm not, because I don't agree with what you're doing. I'm not sending my officers out there. Because, Bill and I got in this conversation yesterday, and I'm kind of in the middle. And it's just because, like he said, it's a legal issue versus a moral issue. Legally, we have people here that are illegally, in the United States that are good people. They are just here illegally.
Right.
They're making a living. They're working hard. They're doing jobs that lazy Americans won't do.
Right.
They're not bothering anybody. They're keeping to themselves. And the whole idea around this ICE stuff was to capture the bad ones and move them out.
Yeah.
But what's happening is all these good ones that haven't done anything, that are here illegally, are getting wrapped up in it too.
Well.
And so you kind of go, wait a minute, they're here illegally, but they're not doing anything wrong while they're here, except they're here
Illegally. Yeah.
And so you're kind of in that catch-22 about morally, leave them alone, but legally, you have to do what you have to do. But you're uprooting families that, that have been here. If somebody's been here 30 years, why are you going after them, though, if they don't have a record?
And I don't think they're
why
necessarily
now?
targeting these specific people.
Some of them just getting wrapped up.
But
in
let's
that.
just say me, you, and Baden leave here today, and we jump in the car, and we go down. Baden's like, "Hey, I got to run by the bank." Baden comes running out with a bag in his hand, dives in the car. We take off speeding out of there. Next thing we're sitting on the road side of the police. If Baden robbed the bank, guess who else is going to jail?
You and me.
Me and you, because we were in the car with him. You know, so even though we didn't do anything, we were in the car with him. We're going to get hauled off, and if we're here illegally, we're going to get deported.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate. I don't want lots of these people to go home, but we've had years and years. We went through this, and we've been like, okay, we're going to give them amnesty, and let's start over. And then one side don't do what they agree to, start letting them right back in again. And it becomes another problem. Then, okay, well, let's give them amnesty again. No. You know, you get in here, you set up camp. I mean, I agree. There's people that's got families are established here, good people. You know, people I wouldn't want to see leave or deported, but, you know, it is. It's a catch-22.
And also, on the other side of that coin, too, it aggravates me that you've got people, and this is what I'm told, people that have been here 10 years or more that have been trying to get their
it takes years to get your citizenship.
and it shouldn't.
Yeah. But it does. And then these people, once again, I'm going to go back to one of my, my dumb analogies. If me and you standing in line at Universal and a gang of kids come up and jump in front of us and get on the ride before us, that's not cool.
Right.
That's not fun. They shouldn't be able to do that.
Right.
I mean, they shouldn't jump the line. You should wait your turn and come here legally. And lots of these things got messed up because of the people that they just let in.
Well, and if you're caught coming across the border, that's when it should be stopped, is right then.
Yeah.
You know, get the bad people out, stop the ones coming in now.
Right.
Which is what they're trying to do, but they're also trying to wrap up all these bad folks. And it's like the left is fighting us every step of the way.
Yeah.
And then you've got all these cities that want to be, what do you call it, safe?
Sanctuary cities.
Sanctuary, whatever, which I don't think should be allowed either.
No.
And then you've got these people going up against the ICE agents, other law enforcement's, being told to go up against the ICE agents and not listen to what they say or not back them up, not, whatever. And, people are saying that because they don't want to be captured, they have every right to use force against federal agents. I mean, it's just a mess. It's a whole mess. I don't know what the solution is. I don't know. I know that the process needs to be a little easier and shorter. As far get all the information in, but it shouldn't take 10 years for somebody to get citizenship.
Right. But
it just absolutely should not. That's stupid.
But the illegals flooding in fills all those spaces, and, I mean, and I think the plan at one point was discussed, if we need X number of people that will do, farm work, then we open that many slots for them to come in. If we need X number of people that need to build rockets, then we let those people in. They sign up and get in. We get to pick the best. We get to vet them, and we know who's in here. And it's not a problem. But another thing is, you let all these people in, it kind of goes with our economy.
But the thing that gets me is, when you get here, you're given every opportunity.
Yeah.
Why do you come over here and do bad? Why not stay over there and do bad?
Because just like Maduro in Venezuela, and it happened, he opened the doors to the prison. He said, you go. If you come back, you're going to prison, or we're going to put you to death. He said, you go and you head out. And of course, the borders were wide open here. So where do they go?
Why not? Yeah.
They just make their way up. Why not go to the U.S., which is it's one of the premium places in the world to go. I mean, it's, we got a good deal, but there's a reason why we've got that good deal. It's because we have laws.
Very true.
People come here and bring their ideas and their things. I'm like, hey, you messed up your country. Leave some of that back where you came from. Leave it there.
Exactly. It's 8:00. We're going to take another break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about the two players that have a face-to-face meeting for the first time after a football hit on the field that left one of them with a broken back. We'll talk about that when we come back, so stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clayton Tractor Studio.
Universal Heights Academy is now enrolling for the following programs: aesthetics, manicurist, waxing, cosmetology, barbering, and the instructor crossover program. We are offering small class sizes for more personalized instruction. Hybrid and online classes are also available. Find us on Facebook or visit uhaway.com for more information on our discounted enrollment rates. Your rewarding career starts with Universal Heights Academy.
Ready to make your home a happy place? Farmers Home Furniture in Clanton is here to help you with our Happy Home Sale this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Create a new look with incredible savings. Get 25% off everyday low prices with any furniture purchase of $499 or more. And if you add or open an account, you'll save an additional 10% on all appliances and electronics. Don't wait. Find your happy home at Farmers Home Furniture in Clanton at 302 Park Plaza this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation. Open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton.
We are back. The time is 8:02. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio on this Tuesday morning. My co-host, Andrew Robertson. Thank you so much for being here. I could not do this without you. You actually are off the hook for Thursday, though.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Taylor's going to come in and help me on Thursday. So you get the day. You're only on schedule 2 days this week.
That's great.
You can get ready and do all the sheeping you got to do.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the story. I kind of talked about it a little bit last week, but there was a football game between two Michigan high schools. It was Lakeshore High School and Kalamazoo Central High School. They had a game, and there was a play where the Lakeshore High School player was tackled after the play by the Kalamazoo High School. And unfortunately, that ended up in the Lakeshore player sustaining some serious injuries with 2 breaks in his back. And it was one of those things where once it goes viral, you get the keyboard warriors out there. There were threats of harming this young man for doing what they felt was an intentional hit. It was just, it was a whole mess. People were really gonna come after this kid.
Yeah.
And the parents of both teams said, no, we're gonna nip this in the bud right now. This happened and it went viral, so we're gonna let the two meet and talk about the incident and, get each other's point of view, I guess. And it really ended up just being a meeting of forgiveness because it was not an intentional hit. It was one of those, sometimes where you're already in motion and there's no way to stop. I think that's what happened. The boy ended up on the ground. This guy was already in motion. It's the heat of the game. Sometimes your focus is so hard on something that you don't even realize really what's going on. And so the two boys met along with their parents and had a talk and just, hashed it out. I won't say hashed it out because I don't think either one of them were really mad at each other. It was just one of those things that happens in a football game, and somebody decided it was intentional, and the next thing you know, everybody decided that it was intentional. And they kind of did this, met so they could put all that to rest.
Get it behind them.
Get it behind them. It's I think it's a good, this boy is on the ground, and this guy, he's already midair like this. There's no way that he could stop himself when you get launched off like that. And gravity is there too.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those. It really was unfortunate. It was sad. I hate that it came to, you know, a kid being threatened, a high school kid being threatened over a football game. This is crazy. Here's the thing. One of the parents says everyone was trying to put a narrative on this story that wasn't true. So the two dads got together and made the choice to stop that and let the two boys lead by example. And I think that is the greatest thing they could have done. And just set the record straight. This was an accident. Nobody's mad. It was unfortunate. It happened. Yeah, I mean, yes, the boy got hurt, and it was one of those, you know, didn't mean for it to happen. So
Yeah.
I'm glad they were able to meet and talk about it because it has been all over social media.
And I have not even seen that.
You haven't seen
No,
that one? Oh,
no.
gosh. Yeah. And when you see the video, that right there is a prime example of when you get a snippet of something and you base an opinion on just that one thing and not everything else.
We get a snippet of a lot of things now. We don't get the whole
and
content.
People, that's where, you know, a lot of what's going on right now and what happened, you know, a month ago, people were saying, well, this person was this way or that way based off of little snippets of conversation. But if you play the whole thing out, you see it was nothing like what this can make, and that can make anybody look bad. And you gotta know the facts. You can't just go off.
It darn near should be illegal.
Almost to this point,
Yeah, it almost should be illegal to. I think it should be. I think civilly you should be liable if you edit a video in a way to make somebody look, you know, to look bad, and it distorts the context. Just lots of these police shootings you see. You don't see what led up to it.
Right.
You just see the instant where maybe the officer grabs them, just throws them down on the ground, you know, and tases them. And they're like, well, you know, the way they make it sound, they were just walking to the ice cream store. A police officer pulled in, grabbed them, threw them down on the ground, you know.
Yeah, and that's nowhere near what happened.
Yeah, and that's nowhere near what happened. You miss all the fighting or whatever went on beforehand, you know.
Yeah. I got so tickled this morning early. There was a video that popped up on my feed of a police chase that involved several different municipalities of chasing this person, and it ended in Rainbow City, Gadsden area. I think it was happened yesterday. And I'm looking at the police officer that gets out of the car and chases this boy down and puts his handcuffs and gets him. And he's trucking. You could tell that officer is he's mad as heck that he had to run.
Yeah.
You know, and he gets him and he's hollering at this boy. He's letting this boy have it. And I look and I was like, oh my gosh, that's D. That's D. He went to St. Clair County High School. He's a sheriff now.
Yeah.
And he actually is the officer that chased this boy down. And he is some kind of big mad. And I don't blame him. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's just livid.
Well,
and there are probably 20 police vehicles from Springville, from Gadsden, from all these different places. And I got so super tickled when I saw that, because if you saw that and all you saw was him grabbing that boy, you would think that he was, you know, the boy didn't do anything wrong. You know, he's just mad, you know, and that's not what happened at all. But just seeing D and knowing him as a person, he's very soft-spoken. He is just the sweetest. I still call him a kid because he's not much older than my son. He's just the sweetest kid. And I mean, and you see him in that element and, you know, doing his job, and you're just like, oh my goodness. It's just, it got me so tickled this morning. I love that video though. I said, oh my God, is that Demetrius? Oh my Lord.
Yeah. But what's weird is what do people expect?
Exactly.
When you do something like that, what do you expect? You know, you expect them to come up and bring you some flowers?
Exactly.
Here's just some candy. Good job running, buddy. Give you a little trophy.
Exactly. Literally, I think this whole thing with with law enforcement making it okay to not listen, and do what you want to
Yeah.
do. When you're told to do something by an officer, 10 out of 10 times, if you do what you're told to do,
Yeah.
it will end well.
You're right. Or most of the time, but
You might still go to jail, but ain't nobody getting hurt.
I'm very in the middle of the road on that one.
Are you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because of not my personal experiences, but experiences of people I know. And, there are times when, it's just like people. Cops are people. Police officers are people. Have a lot of respect.
True.
And I think it's the change in the environment that, they don't often give you the leeway or consideration that they used to, probably because they can't.
Right.
But some of this stuff, you see them, and I watch enough of it now, and they're like, well, just tell me this or tell me that, and I'll, we'll do whatever to make it a lot easier. And I'm like, I don't know if that's necessarily true. There's good officers, there's bad officers. There's much more good than there are bad, but I just, there's just certain aspects of things I don't always agree or like.
Well, and here's the thing, though. I get pulled over quite a bit because I'm a little bit of a speed demon. That's all. But every time I have gotten pulled over, I have been, I pull over, I sit, I roll my window down, I sit with my hands on my steering wheel, and I wait for the officers to come to me.
Yeah.
And I've been pulled over twice, and I didn't know why. I was like, I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why you pulled me over. But I'm nice.
Yeah.
I'm yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Right.
No, ma'am.
Yeah. As you should
and when
be.
they tell me what I do, like one time when I accidentally ran the red
Mm-hmm.
light, I was like, I am so sorry.
Yeah.
I was already in motion and I couldn't stop because I'm trying to figure out what street I need to be on.
Yeah.
I apologize. And here's the thing: they gave me a warning. They
Mm-hmm.
let me off because they know sometimes things just get crazy and happen. But I wasn't giving them a hard time. I wasn't mad that they pulled me over because I ran the red light.
Yeah.
I wasn't mad that I got pulled over because I was the one speeding.
Right.
These people get pulled over and they're mad they're getting pulled over for whatever infraction they did. You're the one that did the infraction. Why are you mad?
Yeah.
And then how you handle yourself
Right.
is how that is going to end up.
Yeah.
And then you've got people who just won't comply, won't do what they're told to do.
Right.
It escalates into something it doesn't necessarily need to be. I do agree that there are times when there is probably a rogue
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
happening, but in my experience, most of the time, because if I at any point had gotten mouthy or anything,
Yeah.
that would have gone a whole different way.
Right.
It could
Yeah.
have.
Oh, yeah.
It
Could
should
have. Yeah. I agree. I agree. But it still don't stop you being irritated when especially if you're like me, Mr. Safety out there on the road, and then you get pulled over. And I know what I got pulled over for. Well, he said I didn't turn on my signal when I turned right at the, turn right at the stop sign, which wasn't a big deal. He let me go. I thought it was stupid, but I know what he was doing. He was checking to see if somebody was drunk, which I don't disagree with, but when it's me getting pulled over, it's really,
That was
just kind of irritating.
Just a little irritating, yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit, yeah.
It's 8:14. We're going to take another break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about. You sent me this one this morning.
Yeah.
The convicted guy. We're going to talk about that because there's a guy that got convicted, and he's going to now end up only serving half his sentence.
Right.
And the dad of the victim had a lot to say about it, and we're going to talk about that when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. Stay with us.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you. whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience.
We are back. The time is 8:18. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Therese and Andy broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. We got Game of the Week. This week is going to be Billingsley and Maplesville.
Yeah.
Maplesville is undefeated at this time.
Yeah. And they probably will be.
And, I mean, I don't know much about Billingsley. You know more about that than I do.
Yeah. It's an uphill battle for Billingsley.
It's an uphill battle, I'm sure, but
steep hill. Yeah.
Crazier things have happened.
Maplesville just has the depth, the size, everything they need there. Billingsley's a little school in there with not a lot of that.
They are definitely going to the playoffs, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maplesville, they went last year. They went to the state championship. Unfortunately, did not come out with the win on that one. But they've grown. They've had a whole year to get ready. So we'll see. Depends on who they're playing, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll see who comes out on top. Alabama is off, I think, this weekend. Auburn, we play Georgia.
Maybe they'll show up.
Alabama struggled against Georgia, and they finally pulled out the win. Auburn has struggled the last two. I don't see us winning that game. I don't see that being favorable for Auburn. The game is at 6:30, night
Where's
game,
it at?
which I prefer. Oh, you know what I didn't see? Alabama played Georgia at Georgia. I'm going to say this one's probably at Auburn. Let's see.
That'll be beneficial to them.
Auburn football schedule. Let's see. They're at Auburn.
Okay. That'll be beneficial to Auburn.
Georgia's 4-1. Auburn's 3-2. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. This story absolutely sends my blood boiling.
Yeah.
I mean, just a 42-year-old man, Ronald Exantis, I guess, he was sentenced to 20 years after being found guilty of second-degree assault in a boy's death after killing him. He broke into these people's home, got the kid out of the bed, stabbed him. 6 years old. This boy was 6
He killed
years
him. Did not
old.
get him a murder.
He was found guilty of murder, I think, due to insanity, is what I'm understanding here.
But they didn't put him in an asylum or or whatever they put you now for that. They put him in prison.
This happened. He also attacked Tipton's father and sisters. Okay, that's what it was. So he got second-degree assault for what he did to the father and sisters, but the insanity went into the murder part. And he has been let go after only serving half of his sentence.
Yeah, 10 years.
He served 10 years for killing that boy. And they have let him on the loose. The dad has said this: if I see him, and heaven help me, I've had my talks with God, and I'm not afraid to tell you what I told the court. If I ever cross paths with him, I will kill him where he stands.
And I don't disagree with him.
I don't either. I'm sorry. That would be a hard, bitter pill to swallow, knowing that my kid is dead at this man's hands. And not only did he get off on insanity, he got let go 10 years into his sentence for, what do you think he got let go of? Based on?
Good behavior.
Good behavior. Why couldn't he have had good behavior before he had this? Before he did this? I feel so bad for that family.
And I think this kid had a twin brother.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
The White House is looking into this, so federals are looking into it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this kid had a twin brother because he was all hooded up when he went in the first time. Then he come back in and messed with the twin brother, and they got spooked off. And, got scared away. But, my problem with this is there are people that commit crimes that are a lot less heinous than this, and they'll do 3 times they'll serve 3 times what this guy served. I mean,
it is sad. It absolutely breaks my heart when stuff like this happens. I don't understand it. I get every state has a different set of rules, and court systems has a point system that they have to go through when people get charged and when they're found guilty. There's all these things they have to go through, which
but 20 years, then you get out 10 years early. That does not keep anybody from, I mean, somebody looks at this and they're like, well, he killed somebody. He only served 10 years, so maybe it's worth it.
Here's the thing. I'm going to just about lay odds that this guy's going to offend again.
Yeah. He's going to do something.
He's going to do something. He'll be back.
Let me ask this question. If this dad goes and finds this guy and kills him, he's already made a public statement that I'm going to kill him if I see him. I don't blame the guy. If he kills him, how many years will the dad get?
Probably 30.
Or life. Yeah. You think he'll get off for insanity? Or time off for good behavior? Because he's not going to sit in front of the he's not going to sit in front of the parole board, probably. This guy's pretty serious, and say, nope, I'm sorry, I done it. I shouldn't have done it. He's never going to say that. He's going to go to the parole board, and he's going to say, yeah, I done it.
He's going to look.
I done it.
If I had to guess,
yeah,
and if it were me, probably, because losing my kid would probably send me a little bit over the edge.
Yeah.
I probably think that I could get off on insanity too.
They won't let him have it though.
He's premeditating this.
Yeah.
He is gonna find that man, and he is going to do justice of his own.
Yeah.
Do you know, on the jury, that would be so hard for me. He did it. He murdered the guy.
Mm-hmm.
But that would be hard. I wouldn't want to be on that jury. I would not. Because the empathy that I would feel for this person is enormous. I would struggle with that.
He done it. I mean, there was a guy years ago, and this one was probably in the 80s.
I know which one you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about, Louisiana?
Yeah. Where that guy shot.
And he didn't get convicted.
He shot him right in the face or something, and it killed him right then and there when they were leading him from the courtroom or to the courtroom.
He was coming in the airport.
Oh, that's what it was.
And that was, I mean, man, you think about now, that would be so many charges. He would never, that guy would never get out of jail now. The dad that done it. As a matter of fact, he would be out of jail. The other guy, the guy that took his son off and abused him, would be out of jail way quicker than what the father would.
That's true.
And that's, to me, that's a little backwards and kind of messed up. And that's where I get middle of the road and mixed up on these things, because this guy turns around and drops him right there. And I think rightfully so, because he admitted it. They knew he'd done it. And he didn't do any time.
Yeah. Back to the Montgomery thing, because this is one of the things I wanted to talk about earlier and we got sidetracked. Did you see where it says here in this article that Governor K.I.V. reached out to the Montgomery mayor, Stephen Reed, on Monday morning, which was yesterday, to offer a state assistance after the Saturday night incident where there was a mass shooting there. It left 2 dead and 12 injured. But the mayor did not take her call and has not followed up with her office. And then Mayor Reed released a statement saying responsibility for the violent event on Monday afternoon blamed the shooting on Alabama's lax gun laws.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. I wonder how many of those guns were legal.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You don't have to have a permit to really carry a gun anymore.
Right.
But here's the thing. I mean, it's not, when we had the permits, it stopped 0 people from obtaining a gun.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people are sitting in jail right now for illegally using a firearm? They're already a felon and they weren't supposed to have one anyway.
Yeah.
And then they end up with a trunk full of them.
Yeah.
I mean,
they don't care.
There's no regard. Having that law did not stop anybody or anything.
Right.
0.
Yeah, that law didn't do it, and the lax gun laws did not. They broke the law when a lot of people break the law to obtain the firearm, or if they've broken the law in the past. So obviously, they don't have a lot of regard for the law, and a lot of these people live in an environment where they feel like they should be, packing all the time for their own safety.
Right.
But then when it comes to something like this, everybody pulls out a gun and starts shooting.
It says here that Governor Ivey attempted to reach and said that he did not take her call. She did leave a voicemail and asked what she could do to help. And she also specifically asked the mayor to have the police chief reach out to ALEA Secretary Hal Taylor. The administration has not heard from the mayor or the police chief. But they did see that the mayor had time to go to the press to criticize the governor's efforts to make Montgomery safer. This is what you call agenda, people.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that is.
Yeah.
That takes a lot of gall for somebody to reach out to you and then you to act like you never got it and then blame them because they didn't do enough. That's nuts.
I think Governor Ivey, a lot of people give her a lot of grief, this and that, but I don't think she's that polarizing of a figure. I think she's kind of a fairly neutral, non-threatening, but the least you could do is giving the governor a call back. This is a political deal.
Yeah,
is all
exactly.
it is. It's a political stunt, and he should reply because, now they'll, just wait, National Guard comes walking in here, we're really going to hear some screaming.
Yeah,
But-
it says, we see the mayor had time to go to the press to criticize the governor's efforts to make Montgomery safer. The governor believes we need a unified front to fight crime in this city. And right now, Governor Ivey is focused on finding solutions, and she encourages all other leaders to do the same. But, you know, it's much easier to get in front of a camera and blame everybody but who's to blame,
Yeah.
which are the people that started this whole thing
pin
to start
it
with.
on the governor. But Montgomery obviously needs some help because, I mean, I travel through there a lot, and there's not any exit that I really want to get off of until I get to at least a Hope Hall. I mean, once I go past Prattville, I'm not getting off 65 hardly.
Right. I get it. It's 8:31. We're going to take a break. When we come back, in the news, did you see where there is a new northern belt line planned for some Birmingham interstates? Well, you haven't heard that at all?
Have not.
Okay, we'll talk about that when we come back. Y'all stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
Universal Heights Academy is now enrolling for the following programs: aesthetics, manicurist, waxing, cosmetology, barbering, and the instructor crossover program. We are offering small class sizes for more personalized instruction. Hybrid and online classes are also available. Find us on Facebook or visit uhaWay.com for more information on our discounted enrollment rates. Your rewarding career starts with Universal Heights Academy.
Ready to make your home a happy place? Farmers Home Furniture in Clanton is here to help you with our Happy Home Sale this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Create a new look with incredible savings. Get 25% off everyday low prices with any furniture purchase of $499 or more. And if you add or open an account, you'll save an additional 10% on all appliances and electronics. Don't wait. Find your happy home at Farmers Home Furniture in Clanton at 302 Park Plaza this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We are back. The time is 8:36. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy here with you, broadcasting live on this Tuesday morning. It feels good outside.
Yeah.
I went and released the spider.
Yeah, it took a while.
Well, I had to walk all the way out there to the sign. Baden did not want me letting it go anywhere near the
The
building.
front, yeah.
So I had to go all the way out to the sign where the road is, and I let Mr. Spider go. He was starting to kind of curl up, so I was like, I can't. He didn't do anything to me.
Yeah,
So, and you said he was a good guy,
maybe.
so I let him go in the pine straw.
Yeah, he was
By the
probably just
sign.
sitting here looking for some bugs to eat or something, you know.
I mean, I'm not a spider girl. I don't like spiders. And I like spider webs even less than I like the spider because that is just creepy. And I don't like snakes. I'm terrified of snakes. And I'm terrified of spiders and snakes. I don't like bugs, period, of any kind.
Yeah,
No kind of bug. I don't like ants.
yeah.
I like roly-polies. And I like lightning bugs. And that's it. Ladybugs, I don't like those either. They may be cute and pretty, but they will sting the piss out of you if they get on you. I have been stung by one. I got stung by one, and I was so surprised that it happened. It took me by, I was like, this thing just stung me. I've never in my life, but they will. They will sting you. I don't know if it's a sting or a bite or what, but it hurt. So I saw this, and I was like, they had that they built that highway that goes from Birmingham, right there, kind of Bessemer-ish area, all the way to into Mississippi and Tennessee. What is that?
Goes up through Jasper.
Yeah, what is that?
It was originally
called?
called Corridor X. I
Corridor
don't know what it
X.
is now.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to say it's like got a 4 in it or something. I don't know. It is a straightaway. And I mean, you will be going 100 miles an hour before you even realize it. And the reason you realize it is because that state trooper is right behind you to let you know that you're going 100 miles an hour. Because they patrol that interstate like it's gold.
Well, it used to be just like weird because there was nothing out there. You just get on the road and it's like, I think I left planet Earth.
Yeah.
Or everybody left me and I'm
was-
here, you know.
The only thing you saw were other cars and land. There was no buildings. Now things have been built in different connecting exits and things like that that goes through there. But that's how I went to Memphis. How I took my son to Memphis. I want to say I went down that. Maybe I did.
Yeah, I'm
That
sure.
goes straight
Yeah,
into
that's how you
Memphis,
go. Yeah.
Well, now they have another highway project planned here or there in Jefferson County. It's intended to serve as a northern bypass around Birmingham metropolitan area, formerly designated as part of Interstate 422. Oh, that's it. It's 422. The Beltline is envisioned as a 52-mile loop connecting Interstate 59 northeast of Birmingham near Argo to Interstate 5920 southwest of the city near Bessemer. And it is hopeful to relieve a lot of the congestion on the existing highways, particularly Interstate 20, 59, and 65. It was first proposed decades ago, and it has faced significant delays due to funding challenges, which is, always one. It is expensive to do road work, which is why we need the what? Here in
Lottery,
Alabama,
you said
the
the lottery.
lottery. Yeah. I know how other people feel about it. And as a conservative Christian, I'm not supposed to want the lottery, but
Yeah. Everybody's got it now. I would hope they would dedicate that money to schools and they'd free
Yeah.
up some more money for these projects. But
exactly.
yeah, I see this thing. I was like getting on here looking at it. It's kind
Yeah.
of a weird little arc there north of
is.
Birmingham.
But yeah, it just kind of goes straight across, which we've got so many people on 65 right now, south.
Is terrible.
From Alabama, Pelham to Verbena
Yeah.
is the absolute worst.
And I don't even know why this time of year.
Well, yeah, but there's, those those are like I want to say 4 and 5 lanes there.
When you get down to Shelby County
Yeah, and then
or
you go,
Alabaster, it goes down.
and it goes down, and then after Alabaster, it goes down to 2. Well,
Yeah.
how you gonna bottleneck? You're
Right.
gonna go 5 lanes, 2.
Yeah.
Especially when to go to the beach, you've got to go
Right.
65 south.
Mhm.
I mean, there are back roads you can take,
Yeah.
but I mean, most people take 65 south, and that
Yeah.
is a lot of people that go to the beach, and that is the most popular way. That is the most chosen route.
Well, it's the most direct route, and
Mhm.
everybody coming in from, that Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, and just on up, all the way up. That just runs straight down this portion of the United States straight to the beach. The most direct route, like you said, it's there.
Yeah, it's right there. So I mean that now they've started construction to widen 65, and oh my gosh, going home now is
Yeah. But you get off exit before you get there, don't you?
no. I get off at the first clear exit,
Yeah,
Shelby County
yeah.
Airport. Yeah,
So you get off at the airport exit? Okay.
yeah. So I have to go through.
You have to go right through
I have
that.
to go at least a mile
Yeah.
or a little
And
longer.
you better
from-
watch your speed through there, right?
Oh yeah, because it's construction zone. They double those fines up for you. I haven't been pulled over there, thank goodness,
Yeah.
because the traffic is so slow going through there. You can't speed.
Well, I was going 50 the other day through there, which speed limit is 45, what's posted or what I saw, I believe.
Oh, did you see the little light
And-
thingy that
yeah.
tells you to slow your butt down?
And I was getting past like I was standing still,
Well, there's certain times of the day.
Yeah.
You're like 5 o'clock. Well, actually, it's about 3:30, 4 o'clock. It starts really
Yeah.
getting bad through
But if
there.
they catch you in there speeding, they're going to write you a ticket, no
I'm
matter
gonna
what.
hammer
time it
you
is.
for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, absolutely. I guess we'll see. It says some construction began in 2014 on a small section of 79 and 75, but that progress has been slow. Supporters argue that the Beltline will improve regional connectivity. So we'll see. I guess I don't know when this is going to start, how they're going to do it, when they're going to do it, but I think it needs to happen. You got to do something.
Yeah. How long
It
it's
is-
going to take or anything like
we're
that.
going to turn into Atlanta before it's over. I have never, ever, ever, ever in my life since my parents moved there in 1986 have I gone 20 to Atlanta and there's been zero construction.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. You just, it's there. And they're adding new exits. They're redoing exits. They've expanded because they're through Georgia, going into Georgia after you get to Oxford on in. It is a 2-lane for most of the way. And then it goes into a 3 and 4 lane as you get into Georgia. But we got to do something to alleviate some of this traffic because it is horrible and frustrating to say the least.
Yeah. Because there's something going on at Malfunction Junction. Nobody's going anywhere.
And here's
Unless
the
they
thing.
can head down south, down 459, and that's kind of
And before, if there was a concert in town, forget about it on 65 because the Oak Mountain exit is where all the concerts were, and it backed everything up forever.
Yeah.
Now, though, it's in the middle of Birmingham,
It's right
which
in the
is
junction,
it's in the junction. So it's like
Yeah.
we go from one extreme to a whole nother, and then you've got the parking down there is terrible.
Yeah.
To not to mention, I mean, I love that they have a venue down there. I just wish it wasn't there. I wish it was anywhere but there. I know they're trying to make that much better down there.
But
my hubby won't go down there though. We went down there for a Stallions game, but that's because the Stallions game was in broad daylight.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it's once 5 o'clock gets and the sun goes down a little bit,
Yeah.
Jeff Hannon ain't going to Birmingham.
Right. Yeah.
You can forget about it. That is not happening.
And used to, we'd go down there and run all over Birmingham, and not really think about it.
Yeah. Everybody thinks about it now.
Yeah. Yeah, especially around that Civic Center area.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I guess we'll see what happens. That's a 10-year project at least to get started.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Or more.
Yeah.
I mean, it's taken them 20 years of talking about it.
Yeah.
They hadn't even, they got one little bitty section started and they just kind of went,
Yeah. A lot of work.
Yeah.
A lot of work to do there and a lot of time, and it's a lot of,
And I thought that having that other corridor open was going to alleviate some traffic, but it hasn't really. Not really, because when I'm on that road, when I've taken, like I took my son to Memphis, I've gone that way to go to Tunica. There's never really hardly any traffic at all.
No, it's not a lot of
road.
traffic
It's
on that road.
Not being used like I thought it would be.
Yeah.
And it's been open, what?
I don't think
10 years, 15 years?
there's a
something
lot
like
of
that.
nothing out there, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Jasper and Jasper's out that way, and then you got Memphis.
Got Sayre. Is it Sayre? Sardis or something like that? I don't
But
know.
not a lot
All
of
those
people.
weird ones.
Not a lot of people want to go to Memphis either right now.
Yeah, that's true. Woo! And here's the thing: the sad part is Graceland is right there,
Oh, right.
and Graceland's the only nice thing about Memphis anymore. Well, Beale Street, but nobody wants to go there either because they're scared to death.
Yeah.
But I did. I went one time. And walked around Memphis, and it was really cool down in that little
Memphis could be
entertainment
such
area.
a cool place.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
They have the whole street shut off. I mean, they have like a 4 blocks complete. At a certain time, it is shut off. You're not driving in and out of there. You're going to drive around, but you're not getting through there.
Right. But Memphis could
It's
really
where
be
BB
a cool
King's place is,
Yeah.
and we went there, and it was pretty cool. I loved that. That was really nice.
It would be nice to be able to go to Memphis, but I'm not going.
It used to be a whole lot. No, that used to be the place to go. Everybody wanted to go to Memphis on Beale Street.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go to Beale Street this weekend and party. People are like, now let's not go to Beale Street. Go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Anywhere else but Beale. There's a lot of barbecue joints around there. They got those
Oh, yeah.
little,
All that good food, yeah.
little shack barbecue places that you can't,
Yeah.
the wind blows hard enough, they'll blow over, but the smoker stays put.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can just go around and go to all these different barbecue joints that are around there. That's what Memphis is really known for, is blues and barbecue, really. And music, little jazz music.
Speaking of all that, y'all hadn't told me about the taste of Chilton.
Oh, Well, we were gonna let Aaron come in and talk about it because he was with me and we were tasting some different things. But we had a bunch of different restaurants local around the area. I tried some things that I have not tried before. I tried Pies by Mike. They have it's called crack.
Yeah. The
It's
crack
a dessert.
cups.
It's crack cups. It's a dessert. It's got something with little mini chocolate chips in it and like a graham cracker crumbly bottom.
Yeah.
I don't know what the concoction is in the middle, except it's pure heaven in your mouth.
Yeah, he says.
It is amazing.
Yeah, I saw him at church. I heard him tell somebody that he couldn't even make enough of them.
He's what I saw a Facebook post that somebody says, well, they're lined up to get their cup of crack, and there was probably 25 people in line to get this stuff. They run out within 20 minutes of putting it out there.
Yeah.
It is so stinking good. Oh my gosh. That stuff is crazy good. I also tried, I guess it was the pecan pie that they have. I love that.
Pecan pie. Is that the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the same thing as a pecan pie?
It
okay.
is. It is, Andrew. It is.
Just wondering.
I tried that. That was wonderful. Sergio was right next to our table
Yeah.
at Valley Grande. And I'm sitting there, and he's, jumped out, and I'm sitting at our table. I'm just kind of having to hop here and there and go try some different things. And he brings me over one of those little plastic trays of nachos and his shrimp cheese dip. I had it before in the restaurant as an appetizer.
Yeah.
They bring it and you get the cheese dip. And I sat there, and that stuff is so good. Aaron got some of that, and he was like, okay, he'd not had it. He goes, this right here, that is amazing. That's the best cheese dip I've ever had in my life. Everybody was coming up and getting that shrimp cheese dip. They were gone. They were out of it before the thing was over. Yeah.
I wish I'd had the opportunity to go. I had a
You
meeting. But
had
anyway,
tickets if you wanted them.
Yeah, I know. I had a meeting last night, so I
That
couldn't.
you forgot about.
Yeah.
Those reserved tickets.
Did y'all do any video?
I did not do any video. I think that Taylor and maybe Araya did.
Cool.
We had them there. They were our videographers and our photographers. I sat there and manned the table. We had some equipment. We broadcasted. We did a couple of breaks while we were there. Interviewed a sweet young man from Montevallo College. Sorry, elementary. I don't know where I got that. He's a senior, and he was doing a article. One of his projects was to do an article on the taste of Chilton.
Cool.
So he was there, and I got to talk to him for a little bit. And so I hope he does well in his studies. Then I tried and I don't want to get the name wrong. Is it the Flying Peach? The Flying Peach? She had chocolate cobbler and a pecan cobbler. I thought I was getting the chocolate when I reached over. And that's what I had heard about that was so delicious. I grabbed the pecan cobbler, not knowing it, and I got it back to the table.
That'd be pecan cobbler for local folks here.
Anyway, I can't use the finger I want to use. I tried that, and it was flipping delicious.
Really?
Oh, it was so good. I was like, oh my gosh, see, all this sweet stuff. G Mall's Cupcakes was there. I went over there, and guess what she had?
What?
A pecan cupcake. Think I didn't eat that.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I did that.
Yeah.
Of all the cupcakes I've ever had in my life, I don't want to say that. My stepdaughter Jeff's daughter can really bake cupcakes. I would put hers and G Mall's toe to toe. But that pecan cupcake is amazing. I love it. And she's got a key lime one that's fantabulous too. It's really, really good. Shoney's had their sandwiches, which was like a ham sandwich, and it had a unique sauce on it. It was really good.
Who was that?
Shoney's.
Okay.
Whataburger came over and brought us some cinnamon roll. They're open 24 hours a day. I did not know that until my daughter started working there.
Really?
Yeah, I did not know that. They gave us a pan of cinnamon rolls, and I missed out on some of them because when I went back over there was not a lot left. So and by then I was full. Here's the thing: between Sergio and all those desserts, I got full real quick.
Oh yeah. There were a lot of vendors there?
There were a lot of vendors there. Some that I've never seen before. There were some that were supposed to come. For whatever reason, they didn't. And unfortunately, I don't have it in front of me. That we've got a new water distribution company here in Clanton.
Yeah, out in Mineral Springs. Is it Mineral Springs Water, right?
And look, he was giving samples of that water. Drink that and then go drink a bottle of water you get from the store.
Yeah.
Completely
it's a
different. Big difference. Yeah. Seriously, it is. I'm not just saying that.
Yeah, that's like a real natural water.
Yeah. And he was telling me all about the benefits of that particular water. So we're going to have him on air with us in a couple of weeks to talk about that because they do private labels too and all kinds of stuff.
Cool.
So I think we have got a partnership with them where we're going to have some waters to give out at some things that have our label on them.
Cool.
Pepper Peach.
Really
Media.
cool.
Yep. So,
With the Pepper
excuse me.
Peach
Yeah,
and
you
the
missed a
Mineral
good
Springs
time. There
water.
was a lot. There was a lot of good food there.
Yeah, I
A
wish
lot of good food.
I'd been there.
Oh,
But
Domino's was there. They had pizza. Oh my gosh, way out in the middle of nowhere. What? The one we were talking about this morning.
oh yeah, I can't remember the name of that barbecue place.
Towards Billingsley.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was the Flying Peach.
Oh,
Have we
that
mixed
is the
things
Flying
up?
Peach.
Yeah.
No, this is another one.
Okay.
This is another one that is. I think they're the food truck. You've got You Better Eat is a food
Yeah,
truck,
Chris.
and then there was another one. Yeah, that is the one.
Yeah.
You're right,
Yeah.
Craig. You're right. That's it. That's the one. There was another one that's a food truck, and I can't think of the name of it. There was a bunch. I didn't get all their names, but we took pictures. We've got stuff up.
Is this indoor or outdoor event?
It's indoor.
Oh,
It was indoor at Jeff State at their event center.
so the food trucks were outside, or they just brought food in?
They just brought food in.
Okay.
They just were represented there.
I was just
guess
trying
is
to
what I-
visualize, like, are they pulling food trucks inside? What are we doing?
No,
You
and
know?
see, Chris with You Better Eat, he had been in Selma yesterday. He came straight from
Yeah.
Selma to
Yeah.
this event. And he had some really good stuff.
I saw him pulling in Associated Foods late yesterday evening, so I figured he was grabbing some supplies. I think it was late yesterday evening anyway.
He said he had his kids there helping him.
Yeah. Had his son there.
He put his son and daughter.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
put them to work.
Yeah.
I love it. But see, like last year, there was the frozen goat was there. A couple other places that were there last year that were not there this year. The frozen goat had that. Last year they had that. They had several different chicken salads that are good.
Yeah, I heard they have some good
Really,
stuff there.
really
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
I heard they have some really good stuff.
Yeah, I think that Golden Moon should have gone. Golden Pond. They should have gone to that and let people taste their stuff because their stuff is
that's a
really
way to
good
get
there.
you get out there. You know, I think
Yeah.
that's a really good event, but I think a lot of it's just like me. If I wasn't here, I probably wouldn't know about that event. You know, if I wasn't here, I wasn't listening in or didn't pick this information up, I probably wouldn't know about that event. So it'd be something I'd be interested in going. But lots of people's like, what's the taste of Chilton? Because I thought when we first started talking about it, like people were preparing food and bringing it. And it was almost like a,
Like a potluck?
grandma's cooking contest.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
But this
no,
is
no.
actually food vendors. This is actually restaurants and people coming in. Makes
Then
it
they
a lot
have
cooler.
all
Yeah.
the tables set up in they had around the perimeters where the vendors were set up. All
Yeah.
the tables were in the middle. They're done up really pretty. I think Pinedale Gardens provided the centerpieces. They gave us some stuff for
Yeah.
ours. Looked really good. I thought ours looked really good. I mean, there was a ton of people there.
Yeah.
I was so surprised at the amount of people because where they had it before last year was at the Senior Connection building that they were in last year, but they've moved
Right.
since then.
Yeah.
And this is a bigger venue, and it was full of people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just couldn't believe there were that many people there. It was wild. So, when I got there early. I got there at like 4:45, and there were already people sitting down.
Yeah.
They were like, "I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna wait." 5:30. Once we get done saying the blessing, that's when it was on.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't
Ready.
have, I mean, everybody, I think in the South, we're very polite. So
Yeah.
even though they say you can go to whichever table you want to first, wherever somebody starts, everybody else is right
Lines
behind
up
them.
behind them. Yeah.
So we're not going to break in line. We're not
Yeah.
going to do any of that stuff. So.
No, not run ahead. That'd be rude. We have manners. We have a few manners left. You know.
Yeah, but they plan on continuing the Taste of Chilton. It is done by the Rotary Club, so
Really?
and they do it to benefit the Senior Connection.
Well, that's good. Maybe,
The
maybe
Senior
it'll grow.
Connection, it doesn't cost the seniors anything to come there. They have all different kinds of activities. They have a workout area where they can exercise, and it's really just a place for the seniors to meet.
Yeah.
Especially if they live by themselves, or even if they're part of a couple, if they're married.
Right. Yeah.
Just something for them to do. They get meals there. You know, they do all kinds of different things for them.
It's great.
This?
He quit
Okay.
the checkered flags. He
Yeah.
sent us-
Instead of a checkered flag, he says, "Shut the front door." It's another day in the books.
Yeah.
Yep, it is. It's 9:00. That's going to do it for us today on this Tuesday on Morning Mayhem. Thanks to everybody who has been watching and listening. We could not do this without y'all, and we will see you tomorrow on Hump Day, where Andrew will be back with me. On Thursday, it's going to be Taylor, and Friday, Dollar Bill will be back. So. That's the rest of the week. You already know ahead
Yeah.
who's going to be here and
We've got
what's
a good
going
schedule
on.
this
Yes,
week.
we
Good
do.
deal.
We've got a great schedule. Y'all have a great Tuesday. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching and listening.
And Baden wandered off.
I know
Yeah.
Aiden left his own devices.